Hello, my darlings, Cancer. I am going to do you your 2023 yearly reading. We're going to be doing a vision board reading for you, looking at the vision, your vision ahead for 2023, what you're looking to manifest, some advice from Spirit, some next steps from Spirit, and where you are right now. So the overriding theme of the vision board in terms of the energy that you're emitting at this time. Because it's a big read, I'm going to use a big deck, because what I'm doing is amalgamating both the Guardian Angel and the Angel Wisdom Tarot, and I might bring in some of the Guardian of the Moon Tarot as well, Guardian of the Night Tarot too. Once I've pulled the cards, they are almost in order. Thank you, Spirit. They are now in order. I am going to show you the cards so that you can follow in the reading. So thank you, Spirit. The first card, my darling, this is for you. This is the overriding theme of your vision board, and it's an amazing start. You've got the wheel here. So that's the overriding theme. Then we're going to look at what you're attracted to at this time. What's getting your attention at this time? The Three of Wands. Somebody is manifesting at this time, which is wonderful. What's your biggest, wildest dream? Of course, you've got the Sun. Remember, these are two different decks. So if the same card appears, it's a big message from Spirit. What is resonating with you at this time? We have got the Ten of Cups. Okay, so what can you let go emotionally and mentally to this process, to this sort of manifestation vision process? Page of Swords. How do you want to make a difference? How can you make a difference? These sort of next steps. You have the Knight of Swords has come out for you. What are external influences at this time? You've got the Queen of Wands. And what small adjustment can you make to manifest what is on your vision board? So let's have a look. The Hermit. Okay, and the last one is what happens when you take actions on your dreams, and you have got the Nine of Fire. So you should now see up in front of you, or in a second, you will see all of the cards, and they will now be there as I read through them and perhaps pull some extra cards on the top. So let's have a look at the reading. This is where you are. The overriding theme for you, my darling, is the wheel. The lovely Wheel of Fortune. The wheel that says, do you know what? I'm feeling something shift and change within my energy field. I'm feeling better about something. I'm feeling a hope where I didn't feel hope before. I'm feeling a little bit of belief that actually it's all going to work out okay. And this is a great start for coming into 2023 to be in this energy space of the wheel. You are slightly flying by the seat of your pants. I'm getting this as well, but I'm feeling that within this space, and she's touching both the moon and I think that's the High Priestess in this card. You're really observant of what's happening for you now with this positive change in your life. You are in a high vibration, so do expect the unexpected. Think very carefully about what you have been considering and thinking about, and what you've been thinking, saying and doing, my darling, because you're placing it in your future. With all of these cards, I sense that you have been an emotionally, at this time, it's a really good space for you. So let's have a look to see what else we've got. So what are you attracted to at this time? You are attracted to Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is the card of manifestation. It is the card for future planning. It's the card about thinking about what is right for you. And it's also the card about kind of appreciating that there needs to be a certain letting go in the process as well, because these ships don't come in just every day. They come in when they're meant to come in. So everything that you are manifesting will come in on the tide, will come in on the natural tide, will come in divine timing for you. So it is also about you understanding, which you do, and I can see this in this card, that why you are sitting in this wonderful space of the wheel is that you are seeing from your past what has been beneficial to you, what has been perhaps what it's been lessons for you, but what you've brought in the past, what you've manifested in the past, choices that you have made, situations that have happened, how they have benefited you, even though they may not have been completely apparent at that time. So the next card is, what are your wildest dreams? Well, happiness, as it says here, success, recognition, and enthusiasm. To be strong, courageous, independent, focused on authentic self, your happiness, your growth, beautiful, beautiful energy, my darling. Many of you are embarking on a fitness. I know it sounds a bit silly, and I know it is, but that's what I just suddenly saw with his little fitness outfit. Many of you are embarking on a fitness campaign for yourselves, and Spirit is saying it's a wonderful time to do it. And why not start now? Why not start now? You know, your wildest dreams are to be that person that you know that you are. And you know what, my darling, the most important thing is, though, to start from this place now. We're all different shapes and sizes and different, we look different, we're all meant to be different, we're all unique, and we're all imperfectly perfect. So where you are right now, have gratitude for who you are and where you are right now. But this is really, really lovely. So what is resonating with you? 10 of Cups. I mean, this is a gorgeous reading, Cancer. 10 of Cups, and you know, it's water signs, so it makes complete sense. The 10 of Cups, family, love, blessings, loyalty, I'm getting as well. Whoever is around you at this time, there is a great recognition, there is a great understanding, there's a great contentedness as well. And all of that is assisting you with being in this wonderful space of the wheel. And then we're looking at what can you let go emotionally, and mentally to this vision process for yourself. And you've got the Page of Swords, which is really rather sweet, because the Page of Swords is, you're really trying. Okay, this is a transitionary time. You're understanding more about the process of the laws of the universe, and you're very keen to understand more. And when in that seeking, you're finding the answers. And with this Page of Swords, it's a very informative time for you. There's a lot of information that's being presented to you at this time. A lot of it you're finding is giving you a lot of foresight. Are you able to let go with this card? I think that because it's a page, it's always the start of something. And yes, it's always a challenge to let go, because we are conditioned to not let go. But with your conscious effort and your conscious attention on the process of letting go and allowing the universe to bring this into you, the Three of Wands, so what you're attracted to at this time is very important. And I feel that you understand that too, which is lovely. So then you've got how, and maybe come back to you, is the wheel. How can you make a difference? How do you want to make a difference? Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, my darling, is an energy of coming away from things that no longer serve you, coming away from negativity, coming away from environments, whether it be within relationships or the workspace or whatever it is, my darling, friendships, that you realize that you're just not aligned anymore. And so how you want to make a difference is, and I'm seeing the parrot here in this, is to speak about this, is to express your opinion on it, because this is the Knight of Swords. And you want to, how can you make a difference? You want to respond rather than react to whatever challenges that you are facing in your life, and use those to your advantage to understand more about where it is that you're now heading. Because Spirit is saying to you that as you're making this movement, quite strong movement away from something, your attention, perhaps, although you want to speak about where you're going and what you're doing at this time, Spirit is saying, you know, do remember to listen, do remember to see how you're communicating at this time. But you are, and you're wishing to make a difference, which is lovely, and a difference to your vision board as well. Then we're looking at external influences. Somebody around you, my darling, the Queen of Wands, somebody within your energy space, is there to help you at this time. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's able to bring you back to the Three of Wands, the task at hand, the manifestation at hand. This is somebody I feel that has on a spiritual aspect of themselves is passing the information on, let's put it that way, and understands and is able to give you the right advice at the right time. And she's also, or it can be a he, but within this space, within the Queen of Wands, it is the encouragement for you. Encourage, such a lovely word. To encourage means to encourage you to do things from the heart, to call, Latin heart, something I learned recently, and I think it's wonderful. Encourage is to encourage you, to give you courage, to give you the strength, to help you see who you are, the belief of yourself as well. What small adjustments can you make? The Hermit. What I'm feeling with this is when you feel that you're too caught up in perhaps other challenges in your life that may or may not need your attention, and I'm feeling Spirit is saying kind of pull yourself away. Perhaps an old way of being was to kind of step in and try and fix and solve and do something slightly differently, and this can be within any relationship you have in your life. But the Hermit is about actually retreating and choosing solitude and choosing silence and choosing to understand if somebody is going to come to you to speak to you, if you're meant to give somebody advice, then you allow them, you read the signs and you allow them to come to you, because sometimes people are not ready to hear what it is that you may wish to say. So I feel that you are stepping into this role with the Wheel, the Sun, the Ten of Cups, of being some form of mentor for others, and that is why the Queen of Wands has appeared for you. And then what happens when you take action on your steps? You have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is embracing a new concept, a new way of doing things, understanding that the past has made you who you are today, being very grateful of that, understanding that perhaps ways that you've done things in the past gave you a repeat chance at certain lessons in your life, whether that be within relationships or experiences that you've had. But it is you, and I love to see this because this is all emotions with the roses here as well. What happens within 2023 is that you're ready for this Wheel of Fortune. You're getting prepared. This is the law of preparation. You're acting as if it's happened. I mean, if I come back to this Three of Wands, this Three of Wands is the manifestation card, as I said, and she's turned away. She's kind of like, yeah, it's done. It's done. As above, down below. I know it's done. I know it's on its way to me, so I don't need to give it any more attention. I mean, the key with it is to sit within that space of the Hermit and to shine your light on any situation, to shine your light and your vibration onto what it is that you're manifesting. Sit within your feelings, feel what it is that you're wishing to manifest, whether this is the new you, whether it's the Ten of Cups relationship that you're also looking for within your life, and you are experiencing it with family and friends, but you're wishing for that Ten of Cups yourself. Whatever this is, my darling, you are making that shift and change for yourself in your life, because in terms of making a difference for yourself and for others, you've come away from negativity, and perhaps this was relationships that pulled you down. And actually, you, again, if I look at this card, you can see that the Knight of Swords is heading towards the Wheel. So it is a reminder about letting go. It is a reminder that the movement of the wheel can work very, very fast when we are not trying to hold on to certain outcomes in certain situations. Literally imagine it that you're standing in the center of the wheel, and if you're holding on to the outside of it, you're going to pull it down fast or make it go up slow, and you're meant to sit in the middle and observe it all happening for you, my darling. So I feel as well with the Nine of Fire, the Nine of Wands, that she's very relaxed there. Do you see she's sort of got her cover on her shoulders there. You're ready. It's the preparation of, it's the understanding of, it's the strength, it's the courage. You're ready to do things a new way in terms of what you're looking to manifest. So let me pull for you Anything else, Spirit, before I move on to some other cards? Thank you. Okay, so let's have a look at the wheel. I'm using the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Thank you. When it falls out, then I will pull. Thank you. So the wheel, of course, you've got the Tower has popped out for the wheel. So there was, and this energy is still there. Things that ended in your life, but gave you opportunities, and you sensed and you saw the opportunity, perhaps in a time when it did seem pretty desolate and not an inviting place, but you understood and saw that perhaps there was opportunities that could come out of this situation with the wheel. Let's have a look at the Three of Wands, and we have got the Magician. So this is the raccoon. Beautiful card for you. So in terms of you seeing the lessons from the past choices that you've made, in terms of you seeing the appreciation of what has happened and what you're now looking to do off the back of what has happened, having had the hindsight, and going through this kind of, this is what I want to manifest in my life. I've had the contrast. This is what I want to manifest. You're the magician. You're the master manifester. So this is you making clear, conscious decisions with utter clarity and utter conviction about what it is that you now wish to have in your life. And when one door closes, another door opens. Now the thing about the raccoon is that, again, it's we kind of love watching raccoons. They are very determined. They're rather willful. They are very clever. They're very good at sort of seeking out and finding and discovering what it is that they wish to receive. So this raccoon, he's kind of looking up. What I'm feeling is there is a completion of something that you've already manifested in your life, but it requires, just like the raccoon can't just sit at home and manifest, it requires your action, and your action is one of that utter, as I said, both clarity and conviction that this manifestation is going to happen, and that what you're thinking and saying and doing now, you are placing in your future. So that is that card. Let's have a look now at the Sun card, which is what is your wildest dreams. And we had the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it is to come away from relationships, people. I wanted to show you this card though, because this is my reclaiming your spiritual view of life. So your wildest dreams is to come away within that sun energy of being tall and strong and independent, not needing a relationship, understanding that you have reclaimed your spiritual view of life. You've remembered things, you've overcome things because of what you have faced, There has been healing. And now you are holding here this sword of exploration, discovery, and adventure, because you are reclaiming that spiritual view of life, like the panther, in the ability to observe, to be in the shadows, to retreat back, but to understand that there is opportunity everywhere for you if you see it through the universe's eyes. So I think, that recognition is wonderful. Now let's have a look at what's resonating with you, the Ten of Cups, and we have got Judgment. So I'm feeling with this that you have moved away. Do you see the snake here? The snake doesn't like confrontation, like the Knight of Swords coming away. The snake doesn't like confrontation. The snake would prefer to move away. You're moving towards, my darling, that Ten of Cups energy, because you're saying, do you know what, actually, I deserve that. And I feel, because of the Tower in your middle of the reading, because of the chaos that has ensued in your life. But remember, cause has an omnipotent symphony. There has been a reason. There has been a rhyme and reason to what has happened. And you see that now, because the Judgment card is one of you deciding that you're not going to sit within a space of saying, well, it's not going to happen to me, and why can't I find? You are saying, no, this is what I want to have now. And that you have family, you have appreciation of your family and of your friends, but I feel with you that there is this what's resonating with you is the feeling of the Ten of Cups energy is something that you are desiring to have. And whether you have it in your life already or now in so much appreciation of it, but I feel with this card that you've moved towards it. You've moved away from whatever it is, darling, relationship, love relationship, partnership, work relationship, whatever it is. But I'm feeling this is a love relationship for many of you that just wasn't quite what you expected it to be, and therefore you've made a choice that has changed everything, and you have gone through a rebirth with the Judgment card. And it's a reminder that you're grateful for it as well. You know, like the snake, you can see through the universe's eyes. You're not really listening to what other people are saying about it. You're staying away from that, but you're following that direct perception of pure soul energy at the moment, and it's beautiful. So can you let go emotionally and mentally of what it is that you're looking to envision in your life? And you have the Four of Wands here. So, and you've got here the magpie. So what I'm feeling with this is what you're looking to manifest in as well, with that Ten of Cups energy. This is the relationship that is just going to resonate, where there's so much to say between you, okay, so much to say between you, so much completion, so much sort of almost kind of making a home together, and gathering all your bits to kind of make a home. That's what I'm receiving with these two little magpies. But I don't know if you know, but magpies are about letting go. So as you go through and you're discovering more and more with this Page of Swords, and you're seeing it as an exciting sort of fun challenge, not a chore, a challenge to let go and let God. You're allowing this to happen. You're allowing yourself to be in the present moment. You're allowing yourself to go through this. So yes, the answer is you can let go, but also it's about letting go of what the future holds. Letting go and being in the present moment. So really, really lovely, darling. So the next card is, how do you make a difference? How are you making a difference? What are your next steps? A lot of movement. The Chariot. This is the badger. It's going to take this naughty badger within the hen house here. There's lots of opportunity out there for you. There's lots of choices you could make. You might feel that you are having to step outside of your comfort zone to do this, but you have come away from whatever negativity, or you're coming away from whatever negativity, but this is about how you can make a difference and what are you doing to make a difference. So with the Knight of Swords, with that intention and focus to be on a mission, to be on a spiritual mission, to come away what was holding you back, the badger is asking you to understand that it takes a lot of grit, it takes a lot of determination, but you can actually, you're a lot more confident than you maybe believe yourself to be. And so with that focus, that's the Chariot card. I mean, that's the card of setting that mindset, and where attention goes, energy flows. The next card, my darling, was what's external influences for you at this time. And the Eight of Cups has come out for you with the tiger here. So I want to show you those two cards. So this person who's here, who's around you at this time, a great mentor, a great teacher, they have also gone through a similar journey to you. They've also walked away from things. They've also embraced their solitude, as the tiger here. They've also gone on that spiritual adventure, the advent of something new. And so therefore they understand, my darling. So that is a lovely energy there. The Hermit, what small adjustment, and you've got the Seven of Cups. To see everything, not as confusing, not as an overwhelmed, oh my God, I don't know whether to do this or this, but to see everything, my darling, with the Seven of Cups as abundance. To see everything as a choice, a possibility, an infinite possibility, something that's written in the stars. And within that Seven of Cups and the Hermit, you're going to make sense of it. So less talking about it to other people and more about sitting in that space of singular solitude, having a conversation with your higher self. It is within that space, my darling, that what you may find as confusion and obstacles actually is something really rather extraordinary. So 7 of Cups, you're going to make sense of it. And then the last card was what happens when you take action on the next steps, is the 5 of Pentacles. That's an interesting card, but I don't want you to stress about it. The 5 of Pentacles is that where something was cut, stopped, it's almost like the Tower. It's almost like this tree here. You see, it's actually come off there, and here it is. What happens next? Oh my goodness, you come into such a place of turning knowledge into wisdom with the owl. It's allowing you a platform to launch off. It's allowing growth for that transformation. Here is the caterpillar in its cocoon. So it's allowing transformation in all sorts of areas. And what Spirit is saying is that it's allowing you within this 5 of Pentacles, that energy of flying off as the owl is to fulfill your destiny, whatever that destiny is, my darling. This owl is ready to fly. This owl is ready to fly, and it's given space for this metamorphosis to happen. What happened with the end of that tree, that tower moment, has given space, has given the energetic space for your transformation that's happening at this time. And what you're doing is, Spirit is saying, is you're not going down in energy, you're going up in energy like the owl. You're spiraling up in energy, and you're able to see what others can't see from that space up there. You're able to see opportunities. So although you may be feeling at this time and looking forward to 2023 that yes, you are looking to manifest, but you're not really seeing the signs, Spirit is saying you're on the cusp, my darling. You're on the cusp of emerging as this butterfly for next year. So have patience. Do have patience. Always have patience. Have faith that those opportunities will present themselves, and have wisdom, because now I'm seeing the Queen of Cups for yourself, and this is the orca whale, and there's the crab, to tell you that this is going to be emotionally fulfilling for you this next year. They are, orcas have very strong family connections, partnership connections, love connections. So whatever it is that is coming in for you, it is going to be a very emotionally fulfilling for you. And it's because you are coming into a place of emotional fulfillment about yourself, and you're showing yourself self-love. And part of that self-love is moving away from negative relationships as well. The thing about the Queen of Cups is that she is a visionary. She is empathic, she is kind, she is considerate, and what she gives out, she receives. But it is also a card to say that as you sit within that space, you are going to, it's the understanding that you will receive the similar love, the similar energy as well. And now you've got the Page of Pentacles. So there is something coming in for you next year with the Page of Pentacles, something, the octopus teacher, something that's the start of what you're looking to manifest. And I think it goes back to the change you want to make for yourself, perhaps for your body and fitness, but that all-encompassing kind of relationship that is based on loyalty and trust, compassion, understanding, relaxing in the present, not stressing about the future, all of it. And the octopus kind of feels its way around its situation. So I'm feeling that something's coming in for you, that they're going to kind of feel their way around this situation for you. And it is going to be very balanced, my darling. It is going to be very balanced. And there we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So this is a commitment, this is support, this is spiritual teaching, seeing this relationship as a wonderful success, but also acceptance that you're both very like-minded, and you're both you're both very connected to one another. So there we are, my darling. I trust and hope that that has helped you. The first of my 2023 readings for Cancer. You are going to have a really emotionally fulfilling 2023. Take care, my darling. So much love. Bye-bye.